Welcome back to Future Moto Hub, riders. Today we've got a bike that's been making serious noise in the street fighter segment, especially for riders who want sporty looks, daily comfort, and strong mileage without spending a fortune. Yes, we're talking about the 2026 Bajaj Pulsar N160 Versus. And trust me, this machine is not just another update to a broken bar. It feels like Bajaj is pushing the N-series closer to premium territory while keeping it affordable. So if you're planning to buy a 160cc bike in 2026, or you're just curious about what makes this Pulsar special, sit back because we're going deep into design, features, performance, and of course the broken bar price. Right from the first glance, the Pulsar N160 Versus carries that aggressive big bike attitude. It doesn't look like a basic commuter at all. Bajaj has given it a muscular street fighter stance with sharp cuts, edgy lines, and a design that screams sporty even when it's standing still. The fuel tank is sculpted beautifully with strong extensions, giving it a wider and more planted look. The tank shrouds also add that layered, premium feel that we normally expect from bikes in higher segments. The front end is one of the most striking parts of this motorcycle. The headlamp setup has that modern, robotic look, and the LED lighting makes it even more appealing for night rides. The daytime running lights add an aggressive signature, making the bike instantly recognizable on the road. It's the kind of design that makes people turn their heads in traffic. Moving to the side profile, the Pulsar N160 Versus looks balanced and sporty. The seat is slightly stepped, giving both rider and pillion decent comfort while still maintaining a sporty posture. The side panels are sharp and clean, and the engine area is exposed nicely, giving it that raw street bike vibe. Bajaj has also improved the overall finishing, so it feels more refined compared to older Pulsar models. Comfort is another strong point. The handlebar positioning is slightly upright, making it perfect for city commuting. The seat cushioning is also well done, meaning you can ride longer without feeling too tired. The foot peg position is sporty but not extreme, so even taller riders won't feel cramped. Now let's jump into the heart of the bike and the engine. The 2026 Bajaj Pulsar N160 Versus comes with the 160cc single-cylinder engine, designed for a mix of city efficiency and highway punch. Bajaj has tuned this motor in a way that it feels smooth at low speeds but still delivers excitement when you twist the throttle. The power output is expected to stay around the same sweet spot as the previous N160 models, giving strong mid-range performance, which is exactly what riders need in real-world riding. The throttle response feels sharp, and the bike pulls nicely from low RPMs. In city traffic, you don't need to keep shifting constantly, because the engine has enough torque to move smoothly even in slightly higher gears. That makes it very practical for everyday commuting. But when you take it on an open road, the Pulsar N160 Versus surprises you. The mid-range is where it shines. Overtaking is easy, and the bike doesn't feel weak even when you push it beyond typical commuter speeds. It feels confident and stable, which is something many bikes in the 160cc category struggle with. The refinement is also expected to improve for 2026, meaning less vibration at higher speeds compared to older Pulsars. Bajaj has been working on smoother engine performance, and that makes this bike a strong choice for riders who want both sporty fun and daily usability. Now let's talk about the gearbox. The Pulsar N160 series is known for having smooth shifting, and the 2026 Versus version should continue that trend. Gear shifts feel light, quick, and clean. Whether you're riding aggressively or casually, the transmission feels supportive. And if Bajaj includes a slipper clutch in this variant, it will be a huge advantage for sporty riders, because it makes downshifts smoother and reduces rear-wheel jerk. Fuel efficiency is another reason why the Pulsar N160 Versus is going to attract buyers. In real-world conditions, you can expect mileage somewhere around 45 to 55 km/L, depending on riding style and traffic conditions. That's impressive for a bike that looks and feels sporty. On highways with steady cruising, it can deliver even better numbers, making it a perfect balance between performance and savings. First, it's the street fighter design. Many bikes in this segment still look like commuters with minor sporty touches, but the Pulsar N160 Versus looks like a proper performance machine. It gives you that big bike feel without the big bike price. Second, It's the mid-range performance tuning. This bike is not just about top speed, it's about real-world riding power, where you need instant acceleration for overtakes and quick moves in traffic. That's where it beats many rivals. Third, Bajaj's reputation for durability and low maintenance makes it a practical long-term bike. Pulsar owners usually keep their bikes for years because they're tough machines with easy parts availability. And finally, the value for money factor. Bajaj has always been aggressive in pricing, and the Pulsar N160 Versus is expected to continue that tradition by offering premium looks, strong performance, and modern features without crossing into expensive territory. Now let's talk speed and performance expectations. The Pulsar N160 Versus should offer a top speed close to around 115 to 125 km per hour, depending on road conditions and rider weight. But more than top speed, what matters is the pickup, and this bike delivers a punchy acceleration that feels exciting for 160cc category motorcycle. In city riding, it feels quick, and on highways, it feels stable enough to cruise comfortably around 80 to 95 km per hour without stressing the engine. That makes it a perfect bike for daily office rides and occasional weekend highway trips. Now the big question everyone asks, what about the price? The 2026 Bajaj Pulsar N160 Versus is expected to be priced around a superscript 11.40 lakh to a superscript 11.55 lakh, ex-showroom, depending on the variant and features offered. On-road pricing may go up depending on your city, taxes, and insurance, but overall it remains one of the best value sporty 160cc bikes in India. At this price point, it competes with bikes like the TVS Apache RTR 160, Hero's Xtreme 160R, and Yamaha FZ series. But the Pulsar has a unique advantage: it feels more aggressive, more powerful in mid-range, and more premium in overall road presence. So should you buy the 2026 Pulsar N160 Versus? If you want a bike that looks sporty, feels powerful in daily riding, offers solid mileage, and gives you that aggressive street fighter style without burning your wallet, then yes, the Pulsar N160 Versus is an excellent choice. It's a perfect machine for college riders, office commuters, and even weekend riders who want fun without going into higher cc costs. It gives you a strong engine, stable handling, modern design, good braking safety, and the trusted Pulsar legacy, all packed into a budget-friendly deal. And honestly, the best part is that it doesn't feel like a cheap bike. It feels like a premium street machine designed for real riders. So that was the full review of the 2026 Bajaj Pulsar N160 Versus. Now I want to know your opinion. Would you pick this over an Apache RTR 160 or Yamaha FZ? Drop your thoughts in the comments. If you enjoyed this detailed breakdown, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to Future Moto Hub, and turn on the bell icon because we're bringing more upcoming bike reviews, comparisons, and updates very soon. Until then, ride safe, ride smart, and I'll see you in the next one.